G'day everyone. We're back with something entirely different today. Given it's the 17th and it's the official launch of Assetto Corsa Evo. I've been waiting for this one for some time, so I thought I'd give a straight up first impression. Not the kind of thing I normally do. However, I've been pretty keen for this title. So we've launched the game. I've set up some controls and graphics. Just gonna take the GT3 Cup car around Bathurst, being the home track. I've driven this one so many times I couldn't count, so I should be able to get a good impression. All right, we're not going to change the setup. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to send it. So, I guess first up, the first thing to note is two things that are small gripes. First one is my DDU doesn't work. Doesn't seem to be supported yet. I would imagine that SimHub will have an update in no time, usually in the next couple of hours, that'll rectify that. So I shall report back. I'll probably post a short or something similar. The other thing straight away is I can't seem to be able to disable the HUD. It seems to be a permanent fixture. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any way to disable the HUD, so it's a small gripe on my behalf. I like the immersion of no HUD. Can't drive a manual. Anyway, we'll get on with it. We'll pull a light, see how we go. The menus or UI or UX. If you're familiar with Assetto Corsa, you'll probably be fine navigating your way around, but it still has that same feel. Not everything is entirely straightforward or easy to find out of the box. Sure, that gets better with time, but straight away, just in setting up the wheel and pedals, there was some quirkiness, and my Fanatec Clubsport V3s needed to be set as inverted. I had 100% throttle and brake when I launched the game, which was a bit unusual. And maybe user error. But something I found just a little bit quirky straight out of the box. I'm going to bang the limiter all the way down. We should have changed the setup. Next thing worth mentioning or talking about is the graphics. I mean, there's not much to say. I think I've got everything set to high. There's high and ultra. It looks brilliant. So I'm running the 4070 Ti Super. No frame drops, nothing. Seems to be really nice. So I'll give it a go on Ultra later and see if we get the frame drops or any issues. But straight away, the graphics look really nice. So probably the model of the track, given this is my home track, it's an hour away from where I live. Driven it numerous times myself. I'd say the model of the track is up there with the best of them. Don't crash. Let's not crash. That was incredibly close. Probably doesn't quite feel as steep coming down through there. It's hard to portray in a game. But I think overall graphics and the track car model, I'd have to say I'd give it an 8, a solid 8 out of 10. So it is properly impressive. Even the hotel straight ahead here. It's all the trackside objects are really accurately modelled. Really quite impressive actually. I might insert a photo of the actual track with my car on it for reference. We'll see if I can find one. These are Beyerdynamic headphones, so most audio is exceptional, but the accuracy feels like you're in the car. All the small details like the pickup of the gearbox and the road sounds. Probably my only little gripe with audio, which is probably something in most sim titles these days, is the tyre squeal. I don't know that with the amount of noise from the car and the engine and the ambience that you would hear that level of tyre squeal. Any race car drivers, actual race car drivers, correct me if I'm wrong, but the car really nice sound. So probably audio wise, it's up there with the best of them. It's going to be 7.5 or 8 out of 10 as well. As we nearly bin it in the chase. Feedback is brilliant out of the box, using the R9 is really good straight out of the box. I haven't changed anything, just left it all vanilla. Feel the car loading up and then unloading through the front, which is spot on. Whoosh, understeer there through the grate. before you lose the traction, and you can feel that come through. The handling is quite accurate. It feels quite accurate. I've never driven a Porsche around Bathurst, but it feels like a car where it's connected to the road, and you can feel the tyre load to the point where you lose traction. A small handful of laps, I'd say quite impressive. First impression on handling and of course feedback. Probably it's up there with the better titles. 8-ish out of 10. Really quite good. I'll see if I can put in a clean lap here without. It's a simulator, that's for certain. It's hard work, you've got to drive it. Cleaned up. Not bad. So, yeah. There's a couple of laps around Bathurst. What do I think? I'm impressed. Early access, I would say, exceeds my expectation for an early access title on all fronts. Some quirky menu things that probably just take some getting used to, or as expected with a Assetto Corsa title. Really impressive graphics. Nice feedback. Good handling, planted. You can feel the tyre. Interesting to see what happens with the tyre over more laps, but initially it feels good. The grip's there. You can feel it. You can feel it release. Yeah, overall, solid. I would say first impressions, honestly, this is an 8 out of 10. It's an 8, solid 8 out of 10. Should you buy it? If you're interested in what this brings to the sim world with mods and the huge community support, I think it's a really exciting title. Looking forward to what the online racing's like, and whether we get the support, and whether it goes the way of LFM or has its own. I don't know what the plans are, but straight out of the box, first impressions, very, very good. So, thanks for coming along for a ride. If it's something you want to see more of, let me know. Anything, any questions, pop them in the comments, and see you on the next one.